Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. You like the sound effect?
Yes. Like the new intro.
Welcome back, everyone. Catch the Wave continues. Happy Friday. We have Hyunwoo 선생님 in the studio.
안녕하세요, everybody. Hello, Adrian.
Yes, hello, Hyunwoo. And Hyunwoo is a cyber star. He's a very famous person online.
Which other Hyunwoo are you talking about?
I'm talking about, I don't know. At least I think it's you.
Okay.
I think it's you. I'm quite certain, actually.
If you say so.
Him and his company and his website, of course, talktomeinkorean.com. You can check it out if you're trying to learn Korean. And maybe we also have some new listeners. If you want to check out the previous shows, you can go online, type in Catch the Wave on YouTube, and you'll find plenty of videos prepared for you.
That's right. We recorded almost every episode of Catch the Wave or the K-Talk with Hyunwoo segments.
That's
and
right.
We've posted them online so you can see them whenever you'd like them.
With some very fun expressions as well.
Yeah, that's right. But today, we're actually changing things up a little bit, right?
It's the first edition of our new season, actually. We started a new season here at Arirang Radio this week. So Hyunwoo will continue to work with us every Friday, and we're very happy and thankful, of course.
I'm thankful too.
And we'll be actually changing things. So we won't have two expressions immediately right from the get-go. We'll actually do one expression that will help you, a very useful expression.
That's right. So far, we've been introducing idiomatic Korean expressions, idioms like that, that are really funny and that are also they can be quite difficult to decipher at first. But then, every language has idioms. But from now on, we will be focusing more on survival Korean phrases.
So like maybe more simple, more basic expressions for you to maybe start learning Korean with us.
That's right. But these expressions might not be easily found in many textbooks, I guess.
Okay.
Or even classrooms because you just, you don't get to use these expressions until you come to Korea.
That's right. So maybe some of you are planning on a trip. These expressions will be useful. So we'll, in part one, introduce one expression. Part two, guess what? I know we have many music lovers also joining us. We'll try to use a K-pop song and teach you an expression from a K-pop song.
That's right.
I think that's a good idea.
Whose idea was it?
Aha! Whose? I don't know. Big question mark.
We came up with that idea together.
Yeah.
So we hope you like the change in style and format. And let's start the show with the first expression.
The first expression, indeed. Maybe you can mention it.
Okay. The first expression is 앞접시 주세요.
앞접시 주세요.
I'm realizing right now that it can be tricky to pronounce
앞접시.
앞접시.
앞접시 주세요. 앞접시?
So to break it down.
아저씨 주세요?
No, you don't want any 아저씨 for your meal. No. So 앞접시 is related to meals and it's an expression that you use in a restaurant. So 앞 is front and 접시 is a plate or a dish.
That's right.
So
앞접시 주세요.
앞접시 and 주세요 is please give me. So you use this expression in a restaurant and can you guess what it means? 앞접시 주세요.
Well, I know what it means.
Yeah.
But I don't know if our listeners know what it means.
So to explain what it means, basically when you go to a Korean restaurant, you might find that a lot of dishes, a lot of meals are shared with other people. You order like 3-person servings of kimchi stew, and it comes not, instead of just separate bowls, they just come in one big bowl or one big container, and they boil it on the table.
So you have like one big plate at the center of the table, and everyone eats off of that central dish.
Yeah. So you need an extra plate so that you can, put some food on your plate, like right in front of you, so that you don't have to spill anything on the table.
So it's like a small individual plate.
Yeah, and not every restaurant expect you to ask for it, so they don't really give you. So sometimes you might want to share food that you're not supposed to share, like by default. Then you might want some extra plates, like even 2 or 3. So in that case, you can use 앞접시 주세요.
Or like me sometimes, I need several because I'm very hungry.
Uh-huh.
So I need several plates in front of me. So I need more 앞접시.
Yeah. A lot of actually couples do this because when they go to a restaurant, they might actually order two separate items and the restaurant servers might not really expect you to say 앞접시 주세요 because they're, eating two different foods. But then they, like my wife and I do this all the time. We put the two meals in the middle of the table and then we share both meals.
Yeah.
So we need two 앞접시s.
That's right.
Yeah.
Haha. And so if you come to Korea and if you want to share food with people or if you're ordering something all together, you will need an individual dish, and that's what we call 앞접시.
Yeah,
so the
앞접시.
expression 앞접시 주세요. 주세요 means give me, right?
That's right.
Can I have? 주세요.
앞접시 주세요.
물 주세요. Give me water.
Give me water. 계산서 주세요. Give me the bill. Things like that.
Okay, well, guess what, everyone? We also have an interesting photo that you can check out on our Facebook wall and also online. Visit arirangradio.com. The photo, you'll recognize actually Hyunwoo on the left and me on the right. We're actually in small size. And we have a photo of a nice Korean meal in the background. And you can actually notice what we're talking about here.
That's right. There is
on this photo.
앞접시 on this photo. So from today, we're going to give people a quiz, right?
Yeah. What's the quiz, please?
So the quiz is, what do you call an empty dish, an extra plate for individual use when you share food? Number one. 네 접시.
Number
Number
two.
앞접시.
Number three.
뒤접시.
Number four.
한 접시.
Okay, 네 접시, 앞접시, 뒤접시, 접시, 한 접시. Which one is it? 1, 2, 3, or 4? You can participate. Do it now on arirangradio.com. Click on Catch the Wave and you'll have more details. You also have the options for you to pick from on our Facebook page. We'll give you some time. We'll play some music. When we come back, we'll actually listen to parts of a K-pop song and teach you a useful expression from the lyrics.
That's right.
Sounds good. Stay with us, everyone. This is Trendy. 두근 두근. All right, there you go, everyone. Welcome back. 두근 두근. 두근 두근 is your heart, right? 두근
That's
두근.
right. When your heart is pounding,
That's
you say
right.
두근두근해요.
Yeah, now that's not the expression we're going to be talking about here today, but as we said, since it's a new season, we have this new little segment prepared where we listen to parts of a K-pop song and we teach you an expression from that song. So why don't we listen to it first and then we'll come back with the expression.
So this is
That's
a
it.
segment. Yes, a
Very short.
part from the song Lonely or 없구나 by B1A4.
That's right. 없구나, lonely, B1A4.
Yeah, and the lyrics, the line went something like this. 함께 밥을 먹으려 해도 내가 없구나.
내가 없구나. 내가 없구나 or 네가 없구나.
네가 없구나. Depending on the person, some people pronounce it like in the textbook style, 내가 없구나. Or in colloquialism, people often more commonly say 네가 없구나. I picked this line because the 없구나 part is in the Korean title, 없구나.
없구나, lonely, right?
Yeah. 없구나 is just, it's not a direct translation of lonely,
No.
but it's just a realization of, oh, you're not here. Like, 함께 밥을 먹으려 해도, it means I am going to eat with you, but then you're not here. You're realizing that
Yeah.
you broke up with this person or somebody left. So
How do you say lonely in Korean then?
외로워요.
외롭다.
외롭다.
외롭다 is to be lonely.
Yeah,
외롭다.
외롭다 is the verb, and you can say 외로워요 in the present tense. 외로워요, or even 쓸쓸해요 too. There are
쓸쓸해요.
many different
외로워요.
expressions.
So maybe we can ask you, how do you say lonely in your country? In
Yeah.
your language, how do you say lonely? I am lonely. I hope it's not true, but yeah, tell us about that. So why don't you read it again and then we'll try to listen to it.
Okay, I'll read it slowly one time. 함께 밥을 먹으려 해도 내가 or 네가 없구나.
Okay, let's listen to it. There you go. Okay. See, the first time you hear it, you don't really get the words.
That's right.
But then when you, look at the lyrics and when we maybe repeat them a few times, then you start hearing the words.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, also because when it's part of a song, when I read it, it's a good 5 seconds. But then when it's part of a song, it's only 1 second or 2 seconds.
And the beginning is 함께 밥을, right?
Yeah.
함께 밥 먹자. 함께 밥 먹자 means?
To eat together.
밥 is food or rice, and together is 함께.
Yeah,
함께
함께.
밥을 먹다 is to eat together.
Yeah, so 함께 밥을 먹으려 해도 even though I'm about to eat with you, oh, you're not here. You're realizing that this person is absent.
I want to eat with you, but you're not here for us. B1A4, let's take a listen once again, one last time. Yeah,
Good.
we can sing along.
Yes.
함께 밥을 먹으려도 네가 없구나.
We're not doing a good job. This is our first time.
Yes. All right, everyone. Well, good luck. And maybe some of you also want us to talk about your favorite song and try to help you understand the lyrics. We can do that here on the show every Friday with Hyunwoo 선생님. Send us your comments and maybe your recommendations as well.
Yeah, if you have any song requests, let us know.
Okay, well, guess what? We're going to be playing that song and we'll be back in the second hour. Hyunwoo is still with us. We'll listen to some of your audio clips and we will also answer your questions. B1A4, Lonely 없구나. That's right, everyone, and the show continues. Of course, we are here to jump on the Korean wave, also known as Hallyu. And today, we're talking about 한국어 with Hangul as well. Korean language. Hyunwoo 선생님 is here. Thank you very much.
안녕하세요.
And before we jump into the audio clip of the week here, we have some people thanking you.
Me?
Yeah. Well, Margot is one of them, and she says, Hyunwoo, I have some good news. Thanks to you and your team, I finished level 1 on Talk to Me in Korean. I'm so proud of myself.
Awesome. I'm proud of you, too.
There you go. And she's quite happy, of course. We'll continue your hard work, and I'm sure you'll continue on with level 2, level 3, level 4. Talking about level 4, we have Grace here. Grace from Belgium. She says, Hyunwoo and Adrian, I didn't have a chance to thank Hyunwoo because TTMIK, the site, Talk to Me in Korean. I actually, thanks to the site, I found out about Arirang Radio and Catch the Wave. And thanks to you now, I know a lot of things about Korea.
That's awesome.
Please keep up the good work. I'm still learning with Talk to Me in Korean. And I also I'm still having fun while listening to your lessons. I'm on level 4 now.
Oh, level 4. You must be able to have basic conversations in
I guess so.
Korean. That's awesome.
Well, good job. Good job. Continue your hard work. Maybe one or two more before we jump into the audio clip. We had Zineb here. Zineb from Tunisia joining us. She says, I don't have any questions, but I just want to say, in Tunisia, Bizerte, we have a teacher every Saturday, and he comes from Tunis, the capital, and he teaches the K-popers some Korean words. And hi, Hyunwoo.
So Bizerte, is that the
maybe that's the area or the
Arabic
city
word for... Okay, I see.
I think.
I mean, we asked our listeners to let us know how to say lonely in their country.
That's probably maybe other messages.
Okay,
I'm not sure this one was related
I'm not
to that.
sure, but thank
Maybe.
you for the message.
Who knows?
Thanks for writing to us.
We speak many languages, but we don't speak all languages.
All the languages
that's
in
why.
the world.
Maybe. Nathan was joining us saying, Hyunwoo 선생님, I actually learned about Talk to Me in Korean, and now I recognize your voice. You have a very clear voice and clear pronunciation for both English and Korean. Thumbs up for your efforts. Love from Malaysia.
Thank you. My Korean pronunciation is much better than my English. But
Your English is great too.
Continue working on my English.
And what's fantastic is that you can actually give also a lot of tips because you never lived abroad. You learned English on your own as well.
That's right. So I know all the struggles and all the hardships that language learners can go through.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we jump into the voice message we received here. We have a message by Mina Akmasi saying 안녕하세요. 저는 미나입니다. 모로코에서입니다. So maybe we can change that. 모로코 사람입니다, for instance.
Or 모로코에서 왔어요.
Okay. 제가 한국 사람 아니라서 한국말 잘 못합니다. 잘 들어보세요.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
actually very good.
Very good. I mean, a lot of people say as an excuse, of course, it's as a good excuse, a natural excuse when they start speaking in Korean, 잘 못해요, but that's fine. It's, of course, a given, you know?
Yeah.
You cannot be perfect from the
No
beginning.
one is perfect.
Yeah. So we don't expect you to be perfect, so
Nope.
don't worry, don't be shy.
Yeah, and actually, if you're perfect, we don't have anything to say.
Of course, like if you're perfect, you don't have to be listening to us in the first place.
We prefer people who are not perfect.
Yeah, of course.
That's what we want. Okay, everyone, let's listen to the message here, the audio file.
한국말을 잘 말하고 싶어요. 한국 사람 같아요. 그래서 한국대학교에서 공부할 거예요. 여긴 한국말 선생님들이 없어서 모로코 돌아올 때 이 언어를 좋아하는 사람들에게 가르쳐 드릴게요. 이거는 제 꿈이에요. 열심히 할 거예요.
Nice.
She's gonna, and she has a good vision too. A great
yes.
vision. She wants to teach Korean later on in return.
Yeah, she wants to come to Korea and study in a Korean university. And then, since there are not many people who are teaching Korean in Morocco, she wants to teach Korean in Morocco.
Give back what she received.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice.
Wow, she's saying that it's her big dream, and I think it's a very realistic goal. So
Of course. Now, why don't we maybe go through the first part of the message?
Okay.
She says,
So she says 한국말을 잘 말하고 싶어요, which is fine, which is awesome. 한국 사람 같아요, that's what she said. But I would say 한국 사람 같이요.
같이요.
Yeah, if you just say 한국 사람 같아요, it means I am like a Korean person. But
Yeah.
if you want to say I want to speak Korean
Like
well,
a Korean person.
Yeah, like a Korean person, you would have to say 같이요 because 같이 is in the adverb form. So 같이요.
Or can you say also 한국 사람처럼?
Yeah, that's fine too.
한국 사람처럼, just like a Korean person. I want to speak Korean just like a Korean person. 한국 사람처럼.
Yeah, so it's either 같이 or 처럼, and you can say 같이요 or 처럼요. So 한국 사람처럼요.
Okay. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
What else did she say?
She said, 그래서 한국 대학교에서 공부할 거예요. So, therefore, I will study in a Korean university. Of course, there's no university named 한국대학교.
No.
That's why you see the name 한국대학교 in so many Korean dramas. Because it's
한국대학교.
it's a fictitious
It
name.
doesn't exist.
It doesn't
Well,
exist.
there is actually Korea University, but that's 고려대.
Of course, that's different.
It's different. It's not Hanguk
It's
University.
not Hanguk University. And also, there are universities like Hanguk University of Foreign Studies,
Yeah.
한국 외국어대학교,
Yeah.
but there's no 한국대학교 per se. And then she says,
Guess what? We can be the 한국대학교.
we can make 한국대학교. 여긴 한국말 선생님들이 없어서 here there are no
No.
Korean
Teachers.
Korean language teachers. 모로코 돌아올 때 이 언어를 좋아하는 사람들에게 가르쳐 드릴게요. When I come back to Morocco, I will teach the language to the people who like the language.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She has a great vision.
Great vision. Thank you for planning to spread the Korean love.
Definitely.
Morocco?
Maybe I can just add one thing. She in the end says 이거는 제 큰 꿈이에요. Maybe she can work a little bit on the pronunciation here. You can work on. I heard 꿈이에요. So try to say 큰. It's k. You have to add like some h sound in there. 큰.
Yeah.
큰 꿈. It's hard to pronounce actually. 큰 꿈.
큰 꿈.
I always had a hard time pronouncing when I was a kid. 기억, 쌍기억, and 기억.
기억.
You know, 기억, 쌍기억, 기억.
Like 가, 카.
Yeah.
Yeah.
가, 까, 카. I when I was a kid, I didn't understand the difference between 까 and 카.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
A lot of Korean learners actually complain about that difference.
Yeah. Let's listen to her audio clip once again. This is Mina from Morocco.
한국말을 잘 말하고 싶어요. 한국 사람 같아요. 그래서 한국대학교에서 공부할 거예요. 여긴 한국말 선생님들이 없어서 모로코 돌아올 때 이 언어를 좋아하는 사람들에게 가르쳐 드릴게요. 이거는 제 꿈이에요. 열심히 할 거예요.
There you go. Well, hopefully our words of advice are going to be helpful. Mina, good luck and continue working hard for your dream. Hopefully we'll see you soon here in Korea in a Korean university.
That's right. Let us know your updates and what happens in your life as well.
That's right. And you're going to be, of course, receiving a beautiful present from talktomeinkorean.com.
Yeah, we're going to send you a book from talktomeinkorean.com.
That's right, everyone. So if you want to do just like Mina, send us your voice messages, your audio clips. All you have to do is record yourself talking in Korean, singing, acting, not dancing because we won't hear you, but you can dance and sing at the same time.
Yeah,
if
you
want.
say something in Korean while dancing, that's fine too.
That's fine, but we want to hear your beautiful voices. The email address, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. We'll be back in a few moments with the results of the quiz from part 1 and also with some questions to answer. This is Kim Hyun-jung, Kiss, Kiss. That's right, everyone. Kim Hyun-jung, Kiss Kiss, and we are sending you a lot of kisses to all of you around the world. Thank you very much for tuning in. Catch the Wave continues. Hyunwoo Sansengnim from talktomeinkorean.com. Don't feel lonely. I think we received a lot of messages, lonely messages. We asked you, how do you say
They're
lonely?
not lonely messages. They're just...
No, they're messages about the word lonely.
Yeah.
That's what it is, because we actually used the song by B1A4 in the first hour, 없구나. Which the English title is actually Lonely. This is from the Philippines. Narurungkot ako.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. Narurungkot ako.
let me look at it.
You try it.
Yeah,
Let me see.
nalulungkot ako. And there's another message from the Philippines.
as well. This is
Maybe
another one.
another message.
You try first.
Ako ay nagisa.
Yeah. Ako ay nagisa.
Lonely. That's apparently
From Verona.
how we attempt to say it in Tagalog. And in Mandarin, from Malaysia, Natharin. Thank you. Gudan. It's
Gutan.
Gudan.
Gudan?
Yeah.
Gudan.
It's similar to kodok in Korean.
You speak Malay?
Not Malay. It's
Malaysian?
Mandarin.
Oh, it's Mandarin.
Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Yes. So
because okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we have maybe one more. Let me see. It's from Feriel in Algeria. She says, we speak French and Arabic over here. Lonely in French is seul.
Yeah.
Seul, to be alone. Lonely. In Arabic, we pronounce it wahid.
Wahid.
Wahid. So please don't feel wahid. Stay with us.
Stay with us.
We'll
and
keep you
won't
company
feel
here.
lonely.
We're going to answer some of your questions, everyone. The first one here, Natharin, and she actually tried to help us earlier here. She wants to know how you can express yourself in Korean when you're very furious and angry. You want to show the people around you that you're angry.
After teaching us how to say lonely, you now want to express your anger. Okay. So I think you're better at it than me.
Well, I mean, it's not a word.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Or, I mean, are we talking about words that we can say on air or?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. No curse words.
No. Within the boundary of broadcast.
Staying polite.
Yes, safe words. I guess you can say, 진짜.
진짜.
It really depends on how strongly you say it. Like if you say it in a cute voice, you're not really, showing your anger. But if you say, 진짜.
Or you grab your hair.
Yeah.
진짜.
Yeah, like you're pounding on the wall or
내가
something.
미쳐.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy.
You can say that too. 미치겠다.
미치겠다.
I'm going crazy.
I'm going insane.
Yeah. 미치겠다.
미치겠다.
Or even.
But actually, 미치겠다, you can also use it when like something is really funny.
Yeah, that's
진짜
it.
미치겠다.
Yeah.
Like when you're watching a funny video, for
when
instance.
you're impressed about something, you can say that too. So maybe something that is always negative is 짜증나.
짜증나.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
짜증나. Frustrating. 짜증나.
Yeah.
When you're angry,
hopefully
frustrating.
You don't have to say any of these.
짜증나.
But
현우 저리 가. 짜증나. Go away.
you're very good at
my.
acting.
I try to.
And also, yeah, I mean, just to pick one, I guess I would recommend you to just stick to 진짜 because that's the safest one. The other ones, you might actually frustrate other people too because they themselves are very negative expressions.
Okay. One from Iran this time. We had Sudabe, and she says, hi, dear teachers. Please answer my questions. The first one, what is the difference between 후 and 이후?
Okay, 후 is after, 이후 is after too. 이 just includes the action. For example, 수업 is a class. So 수업 후 is after class. 수업 이후 means, including the 수업 and 이후. So from here and on, moving on. But basically there's not a big difference.
They both mean after.
After. And if you have to ask for a difference, 이후 is a little more formal.
이후.
So 수업 후 is more casual, although it is still formal.
So if I say 라디오 후 집에 갈 거야.
Yeah, that's
After radio, I'm going home.
it's
라디오 후.
a little more casual than radio or 방송 이후.
이후.
Yeah, 이후 is more formal. And the second question.
Please explain the grammar. 뭐뭐거든요. 뭐뭐거든요. Can we use future tense with it too?
That's right. You can use it with the future tense. To explain the grammar, what it does first, really quickly, it's just giving the listener with the background information of what's going on. So, for example, why are you wearing that police officer's outfit? You can say, 오늘 할로윈이거든요.
할로윈이거든요.
Yeah, you're explaining what's going on.
Because it is Halloween.
Yeah, you can explain things either because the other person just doesn't know what's up, or because you're frustrated that the other person doesn't know. So, for example, why are you so upset? And then you can say, 오늘 제 생일이거든요, and nobody knew. You're giving some explanation. And with
현우 짜증나 저리가.
with the same pattern, you can use it in the future tense by saying 을 거거든요.
을 거거든요.
Yeah.
That's more complex.
Yeah, for example, 공부할 거거든요.
공부할 거거든요.
Yeah, so you have two cause there.
Yeah.
거거든요.
거거든요.
Yeah.
If let's say you arrive at a restaurant and someone is asking, why are you not ordering? 밥 먹었거든요.
Yeah.
I ate, right, in the past.
밥 먹었거든요. Or you can say 주문할 거거든요. I am
I'm
going
to order.
Yeah.
Okay, 거든요, that's for you. Hopefully it clarifies a little bit your brain. Okay, one more question here. Dewi joining us saying, hi, Adrian Oppa and Hyunwoo 선생님. I'm Dewi from Indonesia. I really love K-Talk segment. It's really fun to learn Korean with you. I want to ask a question. I don't know if someone already asked it or not, but I'm very curious. Why Korean people always say no when replying to thank you? 감사합니다. 아니에요. 괜찮아요. 아니에요. I know that maybe it's because of a culture difference, because here in Indonesia, we say yes. When someone says thank you, people say yes.
Interesting.
So, yeah, what can you tell her about this?
Well, it's basically just like you said, it's a culture difference. And also, you could say, 네, that's fine too.
네네.
But it's more common to say 아니에요 because it just means please don't mention it. It's nothing to be thankful for. It's nothing to...
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry.
To talk about even.
Yeah.
So 아니에요.
아니에요.
Yeah. And you can say 아니에요 about many other things too. When someone is offering something to you, you can say 아니에요.
아니에요. 괜찮아요.
I don't
아니에요.
need that. I don't need your help. Or if somebody is thanking you, it's, an offer too, a type of an offer to appreciate you. So you're saying, 아니에요, please don't bother.
아니에요.
Yeah, 아니에요.
And if it's a friend, you can say 아니야. 아니야, 괜찮아.
Yeah, 아니야.
아니야.
괜찮아.
But here in Korea also, people don't always, if you're offering something, they will naturally say no. 아니에요, 괜찮아요.
Yeah.
And then you have to say 아니에요 a few times, and then the person is going to give it to you eventually.
Yeah.
But you have
people...
if you say, yeah, 주세요, that's quite unpolite, right?
That's
so
right.
아니에요, 괜찮아요. And then say, 먹어. 아니에요, 먹어.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, thank you.
Yeah. And also sometimes when somebody says thank you to me, and, it's a close friend of mine, I often say, 당연히 고마워야지. Of course you should be thankful.
Of course you should. That's because you're a CEO. You have to take care of your employees, maybe. Okay, everyone, that's it for the questions. We're going to give you the results of our little quiz in part one. We talked about food and when you eat at a restaurant. What do you call an empty dish for individual use when you share food? 네 접시? No.
앞접시, 뒤접시, 한 접시, those were the choices. And the correct answer is?
앞접시.
앞접시.
Number 2. However, we actually had a 내접시 answer. Jasmine from Malaysia. You can call an empty dish for an individual use when you share food 내접시. I don't know if she was pretending to
Not know,
or if she wanted to be funny. I think that's also fun. If
Yeah.
you want to be funny, give us a little explanation with the wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean, it could make sense in some aspect because it's it's my
내접시.
접시.
Or you can come up with your own answer if you want. Come up with a fun answer of your own.
Yeah, but
in the future.
don't say 내 접시 주세요 in a restaurant because
내접시. It's 앞접시.
Yeah, 앞접시.
앞접시. And the lucky winner is Noor. Noor Siahida from Singapore. Congratulations. We will send you a little present, so send us your details online. arirangradio.com. Click on Catch the Wave. Hyunwoo, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me once again.
Did you like the new segment and the new edition here?
Yeah, I liked it very much. I hope the listeners liked it too.
Yeah. It's more interactive, and hopefully we'll try to keep it dynamic and useful for you if you're learning or trying to learn Korean. 감사합니다, 선생님.
감사합니다.
네.
Maybe I should have said 아니에요.
짜증나. We'll play some music. Stay tuned, everyone. The show continues. This is 천국의 문, Heaven's Door by Eric Nam.
바람이 참 좋다 나 어루만져준다 또 슬금슬금 내 맘속